What's his name? Heard him say, are you shitting me? Lord, and I feel just the same. He speaks his mind about that asinine asshole in our house. Yeah, John Beautiful, he likes to call it out. Yes, he does. Well, there's a blue dot down in Texas, that Texas Avenue. Well, there's a blue dot family in the USA and all over this world. Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Hello, Blue Dot family. How y'all doing, baby? It is Sunday, baby. Happy Easter to every one of you. I hope you had the best Easter that you possibly could have, considering the lockdown orders that we're under. Everybody's still under the stay-at-home shit, so you really can't go visit family or go to church like we used to. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm good, I think. If you haven't noticed yet, there is some changes here to our set. And so because Lone Wolf was kind enough to donate a computer tower, and Travis spent long hours today hooking everything up in the way that both of us can see everything and do everything that we want to do.
And already 2 seconds into the show,
Yeah.
I have to go on that side of the desk
Yep.
to fix something for Dad. So
Yep.
don't mind me in the
get your-
corner while Dad entertains.
Get your butt over here and fix this shit, because it ain't working. What it is I can't see the chat. I can see it, but it's way too far away for me to be able to read anything. As a matter of fact, people were jumping in and I couldn't see who was. It flew by too fast. And but I do know it's Showtime is here. Teresa Diggum is here. Andre Jackson, Old Bat with Two Cats, Oddly Wired, and see, I can't read anything over there anymore. So we're gonna have to fix that. So, oh yeah. See, that's much better. That is much better.
I tried to tell you.
All right, so move that to this corner and move that over there. Got it.
Okay.
All right. Boy, howdy shit.
Professionalism, yo.
Professionalism. I mean, you can't get anything more better than the professional staff here at J&M Studios. And I guess I ought to make it J&T.
You can do whatever you want.
Well, I'm used to saying J&M. J&M was the name of my company when I was self-employed.
Now, the question is, can you
John
read?
and Marcia's.
Can you make sure you can
Yes,
read this?
I can read that. I can read that.
Like that?
I can, yes.
Okay.
I might have to lean a little bit,
Okay. Well,
but I can see the basics.
So we're good?
We're good.
Okay.
Thank you. So Oddly Wired his, Jane Wyman, John W. Quicks, Randy Candles in the room, Dorothy Tyndall, Teresa Rojas, Sarge Tech, buddy, we're glad to see you here. Joan Purtell, Gary Atkins, I can see it all now. So that's better. He is. He's a computer genius in my book. He's figured out all this shit. And boy, howdy, it was not easy. My microphone is in a different position. It comes down in front of me, and that way I can have a whole. Oh, let's don't do that too much. I have clear action to my everything I'm going to have, and so yeah, things are better. So anyway, it's Sunday. It's Easter. Before we get started, I got a couple of pieces of mail to call out. For one, I got a card from our dear friend Paulette Hallbeck up in Plano, Illinois, and she sent a card, and it says, "I love you." It's got a dog there with a rose in its mouth. It's so doggone much. I love you too. Paulette, she made a wonderful donation, as she usually does. And she wrote, Every family needs a rose, so when I saw this card, I thought of your rose. Travis's rose. Though life seems surreal lately, I am thankful for your voice that remain the true every day, never wavering, ever courageous. So stay on track, and we will chew out of this with you all. Love and stuff. Paulette, baby. Paulette has been a benefactor of this family for years, baby. We can't say thank you enough to Paulette, so thank you very much, Paulette. And then I got a very special piece of mail. I got a piece of mail from Miss Nomad. I hope she is in the room here because I picked this up the other day. And Miss Nomad had left instructions to treat this package as I would an officer. So naturally, I laid it on the desk and ignored it. That's not what you do. But she told me not to open it until Sunday. Well, it's Sunday, baby. And you know, if I was a cat, I'd already be dead. Curiosity got to me, and I had to open it just right before the show. I wanted to prepare myself for what I found inside, because it was a very light box, but it was very big. And lo and behold, and I haven't even undone I just now took it out of the box just a while ago. And so I want to introduce you to a new character in our family here. And as sir, let me give it a good salute here. My wife was so impressed with this. This is, let me take this off here. This, and I just love this shit, is a Build-A-Bear. And as you all know, there he is. And I love, let me straighten up his pins there. I love a man in uniform, baby. That's it. Let me
gotta fix his glasses.
I gotta fix it. Oh, let's get that shit right. It's like Top Gun, baby. He's coming at you. His name, because he comes with a name, he is a non-commissioned officer, as is obvious. And his name is Blubs Blue Wave. Blubs Blue Wave. So, Officer Blubs Blue Wave, thank you so much for reporting for duty. He was born on March 27th, 2020. He has Social Security number, blank, 9490. I got all of it right there, but I ain't going to put it out over the airwaves because, you know, somebody'd steal his identity. He has a complete transfer document. And it's funny because I recognize so many things on here. Advance pay desired? No. Are you shitting me? I always got advance pay. Hell yeah, I'm going on vacation. I got 30 days before my next. Anyway, incur obligated service by extension, either reenlistment, page 13 if approved. Advance DLA desired, yes or no. Defense Logistics Agency. This is an official, and it's signed with his little. So that's an official document, baby. Transferring his ass to the Blue Dot. To the Blue Dot family, and he will remain on duty, baby. He will remain on duty for a long time because Donnie can't fire his ass. He'd like to. Miss Nomad, you couldn't have picked a finer gift, baby. It speaks volumes. I love the sunglasses, the uniform. It kicks ass, baby. It kicks ass. So, Miss Nomad, I don't see you in the chat. So I don't.
She's there.
Is she there?
Yes.
Outstanding. Or let me rephrase that. Out freaking standing. Choice there. Like I said, Mama, when she saw it, she just went, "Oh, that's just in it." All the paperwork with it. Boy, had a shit. That's So as I say, Blubs will remain on duty until we get this asshole out. As you can tell. He's got some service under his belt, so he's very wise NCO. And yeah, like in the Navy, officers, they're pretty powerful. They got rank. But you want to know who runs the Navy? Oh, that would be what they call the Master Chief. And
well, from what Miss Nomad said, sorry y'all, I got a delay coming into my headphones, so I'm trying to fix that. That she wants to make it clear that is Commander Blue Wave.
Commander Blue Wave. I'm sorry. I'm
So-
sorry.
Yeah. Look
Where's
at you.
what I do with the paper? Oh. It said N/NC. New commander, I guess. Commander Blubs. Commander Blue Wave. Welcome aboard, sir. Anyway, I love that shit. That is just so cool. I'm going to be checking out that all the time. Can it see good on the camera?
Yeah, he sits great.
Good.
Blah, blah, blah. I wish people can
Outstanding.
hear how hard it is to talk. I got like a half-second delay. I'm hearing you repeat yourself.
You're
And,
hearing me repeat myself?
Well, yeah, but it's only because I got a lag in my audio and I'm trying to fix it right away. So before I bring people into Discord, do your thing. That thing you do. You can just do that.
I do a thing?
Yeah.
What thing do I do?
I don't know. You just talk to people.
Boy, howdy shit.
Oh, by the way,
Huh.
I agree. Commander deserves a gong.
A gong. I am. Welcome aboard, sir. And if I had a bosun's whistle, I would blow that. Not very good at it because I'm not a bosun, but I'd give it a damn good shot. You're right. Thank you, Miss Nomad. I appreciate that so much. And like I said, Mama just got so tickled when she opened it up and seen what it was, a Build-A-Bear, and that is knocked it out of the park, baby. Anyway, I also want to thank Karen Weinstein. She signed up for our Patreon page, and I appreciate that very much.
And you got some stuff over there on the Streamlabs thing.
And I got things on the Streamlight thing. I want to thank Diana Mallory, who donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Hello, Blue Dots." So hello, Diana Mallory, right back. And Daphne Betty donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you very much. I can hit that better. Hello, thank you very much, Daphne. We appreciate that very much. Well, I guess I got to hit that button now because this is mine. I guess. There. Yes, we're going to have a learning curve for this stuff because now I've got 3 screens to look at. It's really too much. I've got my chat going on here now so I can finally see it. Sweet Miss Nomad, that's what Jane Wyman said. Nomad rocks. Miss Nomad rocks, says Daryl. I'm going to get glasses. We're fixing to get, everybody's fixing to get their check in the mail, I guess. If you have direct deposit, that's what they're saying anyway. So we're going to see. They said they're going to start this week. We'll find out just how far down the line the old folks come in getting this package done. But all of a sudden he's gone and I can't do shit. So until he's back, I can't control anything. But if you do notice, you notice that Travis is in the live room separate from me because we are now on separate things. When we go off air now, I will have to switch when we go into the blue room. It be a pause for a minute while we unhook a cable from that one and hook it into my laptop because I'm doing everything through my laptop. Travis is handling the whole show, if he was here, over there on that computer system, and he just loves that shit. He has been tinkering with it all day long. We had Tyler in the other room. I got to jump into the blue room earlier, and I got to check with Gary Spring and John I. Fly. They were kind enough to come in the blue room and chat for a while. Man, look at that shit. Karen Van White just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Happy Easter. Welcome, Blubs Blue Wave. So saith Karen Van White." Welcome aboard. I'll tell you what, it does. He livens up the desk. And I spent my time arranging my shit and wanted to make sure I had everything within my reach, and that does it right there. The honey sticks from Chris Kloss. I have a tendency to eat these things a lot because they're just so easy. You snip the end, it's like a pitsy stick. And Chris Kloss sent me a bunch of them, so I appreciate it very much, Chris. Anyway, I can't talk to anybody because there's nobody in the room, and he is gone. And I don't think I can do that. But I can attempt, and if I don't screw everything up. Oh, I hear him coming. I better not touch it. If I touch it, I screwed it up, then I'm in big trouble. But I hear him coming, and he can. There he is.
Okay.
Everything okay?
Yeah, no, I'm just trying to get these pieces so we can start the show.
Oh, we ain't started the show yet?
Well, no, we have, but you know what I mean. Hang on, give me a second.
All right. Jeez. Dun, dun, dun. I found me a soundboard today. If we get that hooked up, then I'll actually be able to have a little sound effect fun with you. But
You're gonna go deaf for just a second.
I'm gonna go deaf for
Keep
just a
talking,
second.
but you're gonna go deaf for just a second.
Okay, I won't be able to hear shit, and I just got to keep talking. I can't see anything, so there it went. Yep, I don't hear squat. Woo! Let me know when that comes back on, and I'll let my ears grab a little air. Anyway, Terry Butler, oh boy, a New Hampshire person got theirs. Congrats. I don't know what that is. Sarge, sorry to hear that you're in pain. Candy wrote, we all are. Sarge Tech lost his brother to COVID-19, and we're just so sad for him. Let me see. Jane Wyman said SSI. What's that? Hi, Deborah. Is that Deborah Gerlach in the room? Or no, Deborah Haynes. I'm sorry. She is in the room with us, and I just need to keep my mouth running and talking. Oh shit!
Yeah,
let's don't do that. All right. Well, aren't we just having a lovely time tonight? Just fired up and everything's just running like roses. I do have to say thank you to my son. He did an awful lot. There's a contact. Miss Nomad said, at Blue Dot, John, your live streams have been their therapy for me these last year. I felt your need to some Navy support because your voice is that important to so many. Miss Nomad, thank you very much. I did indeed need a little Navy support, and you couldn't have picked a better bear. Blue Wave is he's like Top Gun. He's like kick ass, and that's what we need to do. So again, I'll have inspiration from some. I am surrounded by inspiration from the people in this family to keep this going. It's been over 3 years. We're getting closer to 4 years every day, and I just thought it was an important thing to do when I started. Now I know it's an important thing to do. I know it's important, not that my voice is important, but that our family becomes important, that it grows. And the more that grows, the more it gets louder, the more people we are encouraging to get out in the street and vote and use your voice. And that's what this is all about. Anyway, you got that all fixed up?
Okay, yeah, I think I do for
right.
now. It's going to work enough. No, that was really slurring my words, and I know I wouldn't be able to work if I did that. So here we go. Now I'm going to start bringing people in from the Discord group and get this stuff going.
Let's see if you can do that.
And really quick, before I go any further, yes, we have an entirely new setup, and we're trying new things. So please, everybody in the chats, let us know how we sound and how we look, because right now I'm not actually hearing what you're hearing. I was trying to do that earlier, but there was lag, so now I'm just hearing what's coming out of the board. So,
but you can hear the Discord.
Yeah, well, no, I'm going to be able to hear everything. It's just I'm not hearing what exactly the chat is hearing. So let us know if it's working okay, and this should be the last of the hiccups for a little bit. Tried to save Dad from those little hiccups earlier, but he was like, it'll work out fine.
Thumbnail of Jenny.
Say what?
Popped up. Old Bat with Two Cats said, I love the little thumbnail of Jenny. Is that working?
Yeah.
Cool.
I told you it was working. I got it to work, so yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Now y'all can see my ass every time I do something like that. My precious Jenny. That's my donkey. Okay. All right. There you go, buddy. Sarge Tech just donated $10 through Super Chat and said, Trump in 2014. 2 Americans have died from Ebola. This is a national disgrace. Obama should resign. Trump in 2020. If only 60,000 people die, that's a really good job. Trump has failed. So saith Sarge Tech, baby. Yes, he has failed. And the news today is that I saw was Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci came out on CNN and he said that, I got it right here. He said that yes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's the wrong. He said yes, that more lives would have been saved had the Trump administration listened to the warnings in February that there were lives lost because of his incompetence. There was pushback from the White House, not just Donnie, his staff. No, leave the president alone. He knows what to do. He's a very stable genius, you know. I call so much bullshit every time I hear that crap. Because anybody is a stable genius wouldn't call themselves that. Hey, I got company. Now, if I could just see who was in there. I think Velda, are you in here?
Plenty, don't you?
Yes, I am.
There you go. See, my eyesight is bad now. I gotta get glasses because I can barely read.
I tried to convince you to use this TV to prevent this from happening.
But now I need to be able to read the chat.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You had more room with this one.
All right.
He just does not listen to me, y'all. He's like, no, we'll do it this way. And then later on, he goes, why is it not working?
Okay, we got TW. We got SC Smith. We got John I. Fly.
Yep.
And Bill Jones.
How you doing, guys?
I'm doing fine, bub. Did I get everybody?
Yep, you got everybody.
There you go. Now I can see
We
you.
don't know about that John Ifly.
Yeah, that way, that guy sneaks in here every time. We put a roadblock up there. You just went around it. Yeah.
It's a talent I've got.
It's a talent you have. I'm telling you.
We don't know how he follows us, John. We always try to lose him.
Yeah, he does a good job, man. You can't get away from him.
He's like that little brother that you just want to get rid of.
Yeah.
Stay home.
Yeah.
It's the Italian in me. I can't help it.
Guess what? I'm the little brother. I'm the little brother in my family. I got two older brothers. I was the little brother.
Ah.
Yeah. I could kick both their asses when we were young. As we grew older, that hierarchy kind of changed a little bit. Of course, I remained on top, of course, all the time. Yeah, bullshit.
Boy, it is getting deep.
But yeah, we're in the middle of a pandemic, and Donnie Boy is again harping the idea of, hey, let's get the country back open. He's shooting for May 1st. It's just a couple of weeks away.
It's not going to happen.
I don't see it because it's on the rise in some places. There's so much bothering me because, as in any tragedy and anything that goes on in life that impacts not only our nation but the world events and everything, you start seeing humanity for what it is, our society for what it is, and in this situation, you can't help but it's blasting you in the face every day in the news. The disparity between blacks dying and whites dying is substantially higher for the African American community. The death rate for the death count, and you have to go, well, why? Well, why is everything in a I can't think of the word. In a neighborhood that is depressed, no jobs, no parks, no nothing, and lost my train of thought. The society we live in, we give less to those communities of color. There's less.
I hear you, John. I just think a story today where I think we're up to
fewer opportunities.
90-some confirmed cases in my county, and then we find out today 33 of them were from one housing project here in town. 33 people from one housing project.
Because services are fewer. You're forced into a certain situation to where you don't have any choice.
I'm in the show.
What's
Wayne.
that?
I'm in the show.
You're in the show.
Yeah, we let her in this time.
She made it.
We'll take care of her, Wayne. Don't worry, buddy.
That's funny.
We'll take care of her. Or she'll take care of us. One of the two. Anyway. The news, Fauci coming out and said, yes, and we've seen the news stories about Trump not paying attention to the warnings, not paying attention from his own cabinet members, his own advisors, who are trying to tell him in his ear, hey, this could be bad. This is looking bad over there. There's a lot of people dying. And he continued his little charade to keep the markets pumped up, baby, to keep the money flowing. That's always been his concern. It's his concern now.
Yeah.
He has
losing his ass, and his organization is losing his ass, and they can't do anything about it.
Y'all see what I posted on Facebook? I said the CDC, the Centers for Dumbass Control, is noticed a high infestation in the White House, and along with a severe case of ass lichitis, which evidently is not dependent upon social distancing, because ass lichitis can be transmitted from long distances, like out here in Texas or down in Florida, straight to Washington. So the medical community is trying to figure out that shit, and but yeah,
Hey, did you see, John, the ass kissing that the Reverend, what's his name? Robert Jeffries. Did
Yes.
You see? Oh, how wonderful.
Oh, my
We're
God.
praying for our president. My whole church just loves him.
most
Oh,
of them
my
do.
God, I wanted to
I
throw
just
up.
don't understand the relationship between the religious community and this man. If anything
Yeah,
has taught us anything, that this man is anything but, a Christian in any sense of the word. I don't care what you
Yeah,
say.
and then he said,
But they'll come back. They'll come back and say he's been saved since the Lord laid hands on him when he came into office. Yeah, I call bullshit again. Ohio.
Jeffrey said,
Go ahead.
I was just going to say, Jeffrey said, oh, he's such a wonderful Christian. Come on.
Yeah, I call bullshit.
Yeah.
The only time he ever goes to church, if he ever went before this, and I don't know that he did, was probably for a funeral or a wedding. And he's got one to go to now because one of his good buddies, real estate mogul, a friend of his, died. So Donnie, I guess, will be going to that if they allow him. Old Dad 70,
That's
Ohio.
Dad 70.
It's on the list of things to do. We're making a list of the things we're going to do with this little bonus money. So, yeah, glasses is high on the Ohio Dad 70. Ohio Dad 70 donated $5 through Super Chat. Thank you very much, Ohio Dad 70. We appreciate it very much.
Really quick, Dad. Okay.
Okay.
Ohio Dad 70.
Right.
Then Sarge Tech.
Right.
Jen Morgan.
I don't see Jen Morgan.
Okay, what about...
Pastor.
Yeah, well, no, I just noticed on Dad's screen it's not showing up.
Nope.
So,
Jen Morgan.
Yeah,
It's
Jen
not over here.
Morgan donated $5 through Super Chat and said, can't stay, got a show to do. Come visit after this. See Discord for link. We're going to debunk some stupid.
Oh, so saith Jen Morgan. And if she can go out and debunk stupid, there is plenty of it to go attack. It's not in
Did a
shortage
big job,
nowadays. No,
Okay.
it bothers me that didn't show up over here where I could see it.
Yeah, that's why I guess I can't trust you with anything because,
Hey, do you see it? You want to come over here and read this list over here?
yeah,
I
but
don't
here's the
think
thing.
Jen Morgan's
That's why
in
I
there.
always
See,
have
Travis, you just
backup.
can't have nice things.
Nope.
Goddamn
Can't. So
brick
really
everywhere.
quick, let's just make sure we're
Watch
good
it,
to go here.
TW. I
We
got
got
a mallet
Karen
in my
Van
hand.
Wyck, right? We had Karen Van Wyck earlier.
Karen Van what?
Wyck.
Wyke, okay.
Did
Look,
we?
John I. Fly just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, we will beat COVID-19 and Donnie Dummy. So saith John I. Fly. I got that one. Now, if you wait till it goes over there. If I can catch it here, that's fine. I see
I
it.
think what happened when I was over there fiddling
I can
with
read it
stuff
before
at
it
the
goes
beginning of
from
the
here to
show, things got messed up.
Such organization, baby. I'm telling you what. But as we've said before, we adapt, we overcome, we move forward, and see it popped up over there.
In other words, I'm going to give this all back to Travis by the night's end.
Yep, you can have this all back. I don't want nothing to do with this shit.
You can have the whole thing. You can just read the whole goddamn
I'm going to be using 2 computers by the end of this.
I got to figure out what I'm going to do because I thought this was working great, but I forgot that earlier in the day when we were testing it. Yeah, I was laying in right about here. So I didn't take an account to the distance there getting a lot fuzzier. And I'm about to hit a hammer on that damn, what's that thing keeps bouncing up there? iTunes. I need a hammer. Knock that little thing down. It keeps bouncing around
You
at
want
the
to listen
bottom.
to your iTunes while you're in your show?
No, but I did today. I downloaded on my iPad a soundboard, and I'm playing with it. I'm trying to find the right, like a good slap sound when I want one, or Oh, a buzzer. I want a buzzer like when he says. What we're going to try to do here soon, I hope, is to be able to play sound bites.
Oh,
You know, like we could reach out and pull a sound bite right out of Donnie's mouth and play it, and then hit the buzzer for a wrong answer, or
That would be nice.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. Yeah.
We want to do a lot of new things. I could have started doing a lot of that today, but as we're proving right now, we got to start with the basics
Yes, let's go.
and then figure if this works, and then upgrade to newer things. Like right now, I didn't expect this lag to kick in, so yeah, I'm bouncing back and forth because I'm trying to hear what we sound like online. I'm also trying to hear everybody here without a lag, so I'm bouncing back and
You're
forth.
doing a good job, both of you.
Thank you.
I don't know if it has anything to do with the new computer or not, but boy, your sound is awesome.
Is it sounding good?
That's
The
good.
sound is awesome.
Good.
Badass.
Sound is great. I actually, Travis, I think before it lagged just a little bit, even when you were on the other one, I wouldn't worry about it. 'Cause
Well, he kept telling me to move the microphone, and we finally figured out the best thing to do is just drop it in from. And besides that, it gives all this over here. I don't have to worry about it, and gives a clear view of our gong and Commander Blubs.
Hey,
we just can't see
John.
your smiling pretty face anymore.
Well,
Hey, John. At least now we don't have to worry about you whacking the microphone. Now I like how it's adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the audio sounds great.
Yeah, I got my spider.
Yeah, I can hear you
Very
and
good.
Travis great.
You see my spider? Can you see my spider?
Yeah.
Can you see my Texas map there?
Yeah, I see your
Oh,
spider.
it's standing. It's in the shop. You see the Texas map?
Yeah.
Okay. Norman Pinco made that a long time ago. I wanted to make sure it's in the shop. In my blue dot spider, I like them. They're all over the house. I got one in my shop. Mama's got one on the
From
door.
Spider Mike.
Yep, from Spider Mike. Anyway, Sarge, Texas, you sound great. Good audio. There you go. We appreciate that. Boy, howdy shit. Yeah, we're going to have to fix this because I can't see that at all. So there's still things that we have to work out. But that's what we're doing. So, yeah,
One thing at a time.
one thing at a time, dear Microsoft. Well, we'll figure it out. Let's see, how's everything in Florida anyway?
It's windy.
Is it windy?
Yeah,
Shit.
it's been windy.
Me too. We had two big limbs today. I'm telling you, it's dangerous around this house.
I feel sorry for Travis's little house. It's he can't get the shit beat out of it, but
No.
he can lose power.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he could lose power if I lose power too. Or as the other day, a limb come down on that line. But I think we got that situation figured out. But things that you just have to adapt and overcome. So that's what we'll
Yeah,
do.
we always get old trees. We got those canopy roads, what they call canopy roads, where you got all the old trees
Right?
that hang over the road. And man, those things, man, you just don't want to be driving on those roads when there's a storm or wind's blowing, because a lot of that shit's just dead trees, and it just blows, and it all takes a good wind to snap them, and then they end up on the power lines or in the road. It's nice to look at, but then it's also a danger when you're out trying to damn storm. You never know when one of these limbs could fall out of a tree, land on top
I
of
mean, to tell you saw some of them laying out in my yard. If that thing hits you, you're dead. I had one of them, I don't know, it's got a limb about that. And we're so solid oak, too. Huge ass limb. And laying out over there in the yard, you have to use a chainsaw to cut it up. And
I got a few trees around my apartment complex that need to be cut down. I mean, they're already looking like a good wind will blow them over any time. And we had a big limb drop out of one of them about a month ago, right in the middle of the roadway. Come out there and they had to get the saw to it, but not
Yeah.
a chainsaw. They had to whip out the hand saw and
Okay.
clear it out. So Sawzall, that's what I was looking for.
Sawzall.
That's,
Oh, yeah.
That's the word.
handiest tool ever made.
Once
cut
I
through
get out to
anything.
my place on Tuesday, I won't have but one tree, and that's right behind the house.
Is that right? In the new location?
Yeah, there's no trees.
No
There's
trees.
No trees.
Well, I like having the trees. But the 4 big ones around my house, I am nervous about. Every time there's a bad storm, I'm nervous about it. And today the winds got pretty high, real high, but not as high as I know. There's a tornado that touched down here in Texas, and I believe there was one reported in Mississippi.
Yeah, they got a couple. They got some ones. They got some nasty weather going through all through there right now.
Yeah, that's pitiful. Yeah, tornadoes confirmed in Texas and Mississippi, damage from one suspected in Louisiana. So there's some foul weather.
Well, the one in Mississippi, John, was supposed to be an E5.
Yeah, it was a big one.
Oh, that's
F5.
Well,
F5, yeah.
Yeah, they
Oh,
had,
F5. I'm sorry.
Well,
You know what I meant.
Yeah.
EF5, if you want to be precise. EF5.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, they had a couple move through.
You
and
just go
already,
scout.
Yeah, and so yeah, it's nasty. We're supposed to get some of that in the early morning hours tonight while everybody's asleep. Is when it's supposed to blow through here.
Ain't that the shit?
I don't think
It's always in the middle of the night.
Yeah, but we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. Yep. I got to fix that. That's
But
just
it's funny,
the
you know,
story.
back we had Michael come a couple years ago. We had this big pine tree snap in half around the back side of the the other side of the complex where I'm at, and so a lot of the people moved their cars from around that side because there was a lot of trees there.
Yeah.
They didn't want nothing to fall. So a couple people got rid of their parking spots, so these people would have a place to park. And this one guy, he had this Monte Carlo that he always kept in good condition.
Oh.
He parked it at the same spot. He parked it at the same spot, and he gave up the spot. He gave up the spot so someone could have it. As soon as he moved to a different spot, 5 minutes later, we had this big old tree come down. Took his car
man.
out.
Oh, man.
Couple more cars, but you know what are you gonna do? You know, shit. You know, looking out for your neighbor, and then you end up getting. But hey, that's what insurance is for,
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. If you got it. And then down here it's the law. So, of course, now if we're talking about health insurance, no. Car insurance? Oh, hell yeah.
Hey, Dad, really quick. What is it that you're rather, what are you not able to see that you want to see better?
Okay. I'm thinking.
Words?
Yeah, words.
Yeah.
Basically, letters arranged where I can see them very good. Very good. Words. Yeah, now I'm thinking the Streamlabs should be over here and the Discord over here because the
Okay.
Discord is larger
Here.
in print over here.
We're just going to play musical chairs. You sit in my
Okay.
chair for just a second.
Me?
Yeah.
I get to go play with everything over there. Shit, yeah.
No, you don't. Keep your hands in your pockets, John.
No buttons for John.
Oh, shit. Well, guys, we were nice knowing you in the room here,
Okay. Oh my God, your headphones are so loud
This
in
is
here.
ground control to Major Tom.
Oh my God, your headphones are so loud.
Are they loud?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of thought so too.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna-
God.
Wait a minute. Let me know if it's better.
Travis.
Is that better?
Well, you're moving the wrong thing. Do not touch that.
Oh,
Look,
too late.
Oh, you better watch them.
Too
that
late.
is the master volume for the whole stream. Okay, I better just
What
fix
shit
this
you
really
got over
quick.
here?
Travis, you sound like you're right next door to
Lost
me.
you
You're
guys.
really loud.
Yeah, well,
Yes, Velda?
I can't adjust the microphone.
There for a second, you almost went fucking dead.
Who went deaf? Huh?
Funny.
You did.
Me?
You did.
Huh? What'd you say?
Yes.
That's blowing out.
His
anybody's
headphones, I
eardrum.
can't hear as good.
us.
I hear much better.
Hey, Wayne,
And
I
yours.
can understand you better now, Wayne.
Oh, look at here. He's
Travis,
got
now
all
see,
sorts
he
of
can't
shit
see
over here.
Now he can't hear shit.
Oh, look at there. He's got the chat right here in front of him. Of course, even right here, I'd have to lean in. And BB says, "Hey, John, just got younger." Hey, John just
Yeah, I
got
was
younger.
gonna
Hey,
say,
look
he
at
got
that.
really young.
His beard is shorter.
Oh, that's right.
Holy
it's right there.
shit. That's. Wait a minute. Bend over your head towards the camera.
I'm trying not to
Got a
freaking.
bald spot I see up there.
Oh yeah, you do. You see that
True
actually.
hair.
Ah, shit.
No, I've been mentioning it on the show. I am having to whisper because I swear it sounds like my just.
And
wow.
you're always over there telling me, speak
Sounds
right
like
into
you're
the mic.
sitting right next to us, you know.
Alright,
Yeah, it
well,
sounds really.
welcome
Oh, yeah,
to,
like the angle of the mic, the boom comes down.
Yeah.
Plumb professional. I see my Captain
So
Blue
you
Dot,
can't hit it,
my
John. now,
cowboy
right?
hat man, and Commander Blub's Blue Wave, baby.
Okay.
Ain't that some live
All
shit?
right. So, I just
Miss
set
Nomad, I
everything
just
up,
love that.
so,
That just
Dad, you
adds
can
so
come back
much.
over here now.
That
I am
is
so sorry,
cool.
folks. And
Huh?
I just did what you
Now
did.
that was an ear opener.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you over there screwing around with your headphones.
Hey,
Oh, look at this, man. You got graphs over here and all sorts of shit.
he doesn't listen to me. Hey,
Huh?
I need you to do me a quick solid.
What?
That knob that you turned down earlier that I told you not to do,
Yeah.
turn that all the way off. Turn it all the way down for me, please.
All the way down.
Don't ever make me sit in that chair ever again.
Travis, we can hear you.
They can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, well, no, it just, I don't know what it is, but his headphones are like blistering loud. Like,
They're clear as a whistle to
Well,
me. I could barely hear out of yours.
I just said, Travis, he's losing his eyesight. He's losing his hearing. So you got
yeah, no, we know that, but that
Hey,
comes
TW.
from, go for it.
Okay, we'll leave it right there.
How is that, though? Is that any better?
Oh, yes, look at there. Yes. Look, I can see Bill Jones, John I. Fly, S.C. Smith, Travis, T.W., and Velda. Now I can see everybody. There you go.
go.
And Alex D. just donated $2 in Super Chat and said, Happy Easter from Georgia. Governor Kump says, oh, see, I'll have to wait a minute now. Oh, no. Governor Kemp says, hi. So saith Alex D. We appreciate that very much, buddy. Oh, I think I got this. I can see this a little bit better over here because Alex D. comes in much clearer. And Happy Easter from Georgia. Governor Kemp says hi. LOL. Yeah, Governor Kemp, he says hi. That's the guy that we just found out about this shit yesterday. So maybe we ought to stay the fuck away from everybody. No, that's him. I'm not going to cut anybody any slack. Look at my governor. He's already itching. You know, the two governors that really stand out on this shit are DeSantis and,
What?
okay, I'll wait till it comes here because that'll fly by.
Yeah, just
Okay.
wait for the Streamlabs to tell you.
Okay,
Because there's always that lag. That's why people are in the
All right.
future.
they're in the future.
Yeah.
I'm in the past. It's the way it is, the story of my life. When my ship comes in, baby, I'll be at the freaking airport.
trying to catch
my
up with
flight
the
will
chat.
be late.
I'm
I'll
trying
be
to catch
asleep
up with
at
the
the
chat,
airport.
and Candy2 says, John, Travis trying to overthrow the throne. Hell no, I'm not trying to overthrow the throne.
Yes, he was.
No.
He wants big bold lettering at the beginning. The Travis and John show. Trying to take credits.
Did that
I'll
update
tell you
ever
what,
come in?
baby. No, not yet. No, it hasn't. No, it hasn't. But I think I know what to do here. Maybe if it works right, I can just come over here and go like this, and there it is. And then I can go. Diana Mallory just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, only way I can chat. Wow, John got a makeover. Yes, I did, baby. Yes, I did.
And it came and went too, didn't it?
And you can blame it all on Lone Wolf. So any complaints about the new format here, please look up Lone Wolf and let him know that he screwed everything up. Now we got to learn all over again. So, I'm loving it,
You
though.
know what he'd tell you? You know what he'd tell you?
Hey, what would he tell me? Huh?
Wah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Wow.
I'll tell you what, we owe a lot. Thank you very much, Lone Wolf. Travis has just tickled the shit just because it's Windows. and he is very used to work Windows. He works on Windows all the time, and then he would have to come in here and deal with iOS, and it is a different animal. It's not the same.
Now, does he have it? Does he have it so he can still do the? You can go over to Travis. You can go over to you during the pictures.
Oh, the camera view? You haven't switched camera views yet?
No, because I'm having an existential crisis trying to fix your problems on your computer from my computer.
Well, show them the wide shot and see.
They saw it earlier.
Well, they want to see it now.
I mean,
they didn't see it.
Right
See,
here.
that guy right there. He said he didn't see it. I think I identified that
there you
voice
go.
as John Ifly.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Currently
See?
right there.
He didn't see it. Is it showing?
Yeah.
Because I can't see. It's not one of the things I get to
you
look at.
want so much.
Just everything. Just everything.
Yeah.
Right where I want it when I want it.
Yeah.
That's it's not much to ask for. I'm your father. Would you a gray old aging father who just
John,
see, that's why I need a soundboard. I need violins playing right now.
Yes. One thing at a time.
Oh Lord.
We'll get it working.
If we had universal health care when Beau Biden was sick, they could not have brought Biden's loyalty. I don't trust him, but I'm going to vote for him. I still love Bernie. Old bat with two cats. Baby, I know you do. And there's a lot of us that are they're gonna still love Bernie. Bernie has brought a lot to this. We can't, he is now bowed out, and Joe Biden is the pick. But we can't lessen the impact of what Joe Biden and Elizabeth Warren had on this campaign and on this party. And those are being highlighted right now with this pandemic. Nothing in my mind highlights it more than the fact that we need universal health care and a better system in this country than this kind of situation. Because as we see it in the African American community, the death rate is higher. Why? Because our society is set up that way, baby. I've seen stories on the difference when a black person goes to the doctor and a white guy goes to the doctor. And they got the same ache, the same pains. One will walk out with a pain medication. The other one will get looked at by the doctor going, "You're just a drug addict, aren't you?" And it's in our society. It's that deep systemic racism that lives still. And some of it may not be intentional, but it's still there. It's implied.
That's why that universal health care is what we really need. That way everybody would be equal.
Yeah.
Springfield.
Well, the classism too. I mean, the rich get everything, and the poor get screwed.
Get screwed.
Right.
Again, the level of care that you're going to get is somewhat dependent, not at the emergency room, because I believe right at the emergency room, you're a piece of meat that's still breathing, and they're going to try to keep you that way. That's the main mission of the ER. Once you leave the ER into a room, okay, now your money and your politics might come into play. Big person, you're rich, you're well-known or something, you might get a little special treatment.
Money.
Yeah, loosely translated, anybody but us. We're not going to get treated any differently. But this pandemic, this COVID-19, it's you're right, Wendy Rossi. It's all about the almighty dollar with the GOP. The mere fact that these governors, these Republican governors, and DeSantos and Doodad here in Texas, Abbott here in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
These two especially, they're really trying their best to. They have a bad case of ass-lickitis, and they are really kicking it into the point that they are willing to put the health of their constituency, their state, in jeopardy to give favor with the king, to play favor with Donnie being able to anoint you with his blessings come time for what? Your re-election? That's a long way off, buddy. We got a presidential election coming up. Your governor ass ain't up for a while.
I can definitely tell you there's a lot of people that ain't had this right now. So, I mean, he's making some pretty stupid decisions that not work.
He's making dangerous decisions.
Yeah.
When he
It's
bases
not working for him.
No. And now we're seeing it with the news as more and more is digging into the fact that that thousands of people died unnecessarily, maybe, because he was slow to react. Because we already know the first hints were in November. Okay, November.
He should go to The Hague.
Yeah. I'm telling you. And then December, Christmas. Okay, let's say okay, but in January you were informed of how bad a crisis this is. The word pandemic was used, mass death, and you did nothing. And then you go into February, still.
Well, you notice when the reporters ask him a question, they challenge him. Oh, that's not a proper question. That's this and that. He cuts them down.
Right.
Yeah.
No,
that's just a terrible question to ask.
Yes, we need happy talk. We need happy talk.
Let's pretend it doesn't exist.
Then he interrupts them. When they're asking the doctors a question, other people question, and he steps in and they're giving an answer. Like, yes, dude, just shut. You speak when spoken to. You're spoken to.
Yeah, he never lets them finish their question. He interrupts.
Yeah, he'll interrupt a mid-sentence.
You don't know what they're going to say.
Excuse me, I need to
shut up and listen.
Hold on, wait. Are you listening? Just wait. That's what he does. It's childish, and then tries to spin on it. Tries to turn the corner and go somewhere else with the question.
And then they got to get up there and say, well, we have seen some things, but it's not a proven science.
Right. He's not a proven science. Sancella Vance just donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you, Sancella. Sancella, appreciate that.
When you stopped talking there, I thought I got booted out again.
Who got booted? I'm not in charge of that shit.
I said, I got booted out. I don't know who did it, but...
Did you? Well, that's probably because you deserved it. No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just, I'm shitting you.
No.
I don't have control of it. All I have is sight of it. I see who is in the room, and I see your names light up when you speak. Now that's a big thing because it took how long to fix that little glitch?
Probably
a couple hours.
Dad.
10.
We're having to run Discord twice. That's why my channel's in here because I'm running Discord for the purpose of. See, I got that lag again. I'm running it.
He's running for the purpose
of having it on the show. Dad's running Discord so the little names light up so he knows who's talking.
So I know who's in the room and who just said something.
So
because sometimes see, I just saw Velda light up and I know who that voice was.
But
not that I wouldn't recognize your voice, but when
by now.
Yes, but when multiple people are talking. Yes. Sometimes it gets a little difficult. Wait, who was that? And I can look down there and see who's
if we have new users come in.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I got to be able to see. And Sancella, we love you back, baby. We love you back. This whole family loves you. Okay. Having a problem.
What?
Technical issues. I can fix it over here. Don't worry. Oh, it worked. Never mind. Crisis solved. I'm telling you. Some technical shit he can't figure out. I know the answer to. It's the flick of it. Anyway.
You'll get them all ironed out, John.
Our political system has, for decades, all been about destroying each other. It would almost seem like that was the plan. In this administration demonstrates that like no other, the desire this man has to drive a wedge in between this country, between the right and the left, between black and white, Asian, because in his new ad that he's got running out there, he's talking about the coronavirus and using Asian imagery. You don't forget,
because he's just gonna make himself look like a total butt, and they're gonna say, "I'm not voting for him."
But the people that love his ass, they're gonna suck that shit up. Yeah, tell him, Donnie. Tell him it's the China virus. It's the China virus. And Asian people, they're the ones to blame.
That's one thing, John. You can't overestimate. Remember last year we said, or 2016, he's not going to win, and then he won. So I don't know what strings he pulls at the last minute, but he's doing something. I think it's
I don't.
crooked,
There's a
really,
lot. There, you know,
It's
if I
called
get to
crookedness. It's called
Right.
throwing money, but
well,
think
it's
he's got
pointing
much
out the
left.
degree to what money can affect our national politics when it comes to critical needs. Critical needs. Pandemic. And he is still sitting up there singing the songs about how they have everything under control and everything is beautiful and they can't ask for nothing.
And it was from the last administration fucked it up. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, that's a constant. That's him. The shelves were empty. Our famous general came to us and said, "I have no bullets, sir." Yeah, name that general, you asshole. I want to know the
name
general
him.
that
I
walked
wanna
up to
know.
you and said, "We don't have any bullets, sir." Yeah.
Because according to
Imaginary
when
general.
That's
Obama
exactly
was in
what it is.
office, they were helping the military out.
You know, Mom and I had a little small discussion today because, you know, I've been in this family for over 40-something years, 43 years now. They've known me for 44 years. I've known them for 44 years. Oh, Lord, here we go. The degree to which some of them still retain an admiration for this guy, it is beyond me. I find it very hard to contemplate or comprehend. Somebody who has told me you're one thing and has lived, as best I can see, that life that you're talking about. But then when it comes to this man, there's a big difference. Now, I also have to put the caveat in there. These same people were not that tickled with Obama, okay? So if you keep following that trend in my head that I apply to everybody, yeah, there's some disturbing things that you find out in people that,
You're like WTF, right?
yeah, what the hell? What the fuck? What the hell?
Yep.
You can't justify this to me. Now you can to your religious God or whatever who you defend it to is up to you, and nobody can take that away. You can sit there and defend yourself all day long. Do I believe you?
Some in my family.
Not a
I have
single
some in
chance,
my
baby.
family.
No, I don't
I know
believe
what
you.
you're going through.
Yeah.
I know what you're going through.
It's hard because you love these people, and I know that people out there have people in their life, in their families that they totally love, but they see them go this way of this man, and you ask yourself about their character, and that's what we're talking about here, because character is what you demonstrate when nobody's looking, baby. It's what you do in your life. What is going to make you happy with yourself? And it ain't following some crowd. There's a guy up here on the corner here, got a good. Lord, I should have stopped and took a picture of him. He's got two big old Trump 2020 flags flying. And he's got MAGA hats out there for sale. Oh, Lord. You know, and I drive by and it's just. And he's a young fella. I don't know. Probably looks maybe about 22, 23 years old. I don't know. And I sit there and I wonder just what happened in your life that you find this man acceptable in any.
You probably watch Fox News too much.
Yes.
Yeah, they watched
Really?
The Apprentice too much
Yeah.
when they were younger.
Yeah. Too much
They get
Apprentice or too much.
brainwashed.
Yeah, but it concerns me because to me, it comes down to character. It comes down to the morality of our society. What we as a whole demonstrate. What do the majority of us demonstrate in our life? And we're always told, and today, told to be an outstanding citizen, to do your civic duty, to get out and vote when you're supposed to. You know, if you get a ticket, you go to court and you pay the fine, or whatever it is that you do. That's what we've always done. And nowadays, Mega Wet Willie just donated $5 through Super Chat and said, "This is an ironic story." Oh, it's let me see. Trump White House vetoed.
It's a link of some sort. I'll have to click it here in just a second.
Voice of America, because they try to tell both sides of the story. Trump is so saith Megawatt Willie. Thank you, Bob. I appreciate it very much. I think the story is that the Trump White House, it's a story on the Voice of America, which is a radio station, because they have to tell both sides of the story in Wuhan, America and Wuhan, and it's an HTML. I'll have to check it out, Wet Willie. History escapes nobody. We're going to find out so many things. We already know the fallacies of our president, who failed to act, to do anything when he was informed. He was more concerned about his stock market, what his image is, what his ratings are, than he was about the health and well-being of this American family. He doesn't give a shit. He turned a blind eye. And there are others that are doing nothing but trying to profit off of this. And we see it in so many different ways. Have you got your check yet?
I mean, okay. Just put it this way.
Huh.
Our governor called Pence just to see if they could get the masks and the PPEs that they needed.
Right.
Pence said, "That's fine. We will get that for you. We will have no problem." So they went on, and it's kind of funny that our governors are having to fucking shell out money for that, and then Trump's overbidding them. That's bullshit.
There's no organization to this. There is no great leader taking charge of this. How many Americans died during the Ebola outbreak in the United States?
10, I think, maybe.
Let me try to look that up.
I don't think as many.
I don't think it was very many.
I don't think so.
No, I don't
because we went and helped them.
We
get it
went
under
there.
Control.
As soon as we found it, we went there, and we helped
Yes.
to get it under control. This dumbass is well, what do you say? He's a dumbass. He is banking everything that he's going to get reelected because he can get enough of his red hat idiots to rise up and vote for him. He sees a crack in the Democratic Party with
You're talking about
Bernie bowing out.
You're talking about the Ebola thing from 2014, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were 11 total cases in the United States.
11.
1 death.
1 death. 11 cases, 1 death. Let me see. Who did a better job of handling a pandemic?
What's his name? I remember it.
Yeah,
Started
black
with
fellow,
a
wasn't he?
O.
Yeah. I'm telling you. That's just,
Grandpa Fargo said, "Hey y'all, Trump lost his fight with Mexico Wall, lost the fight with the trade war with China, so now the COVID-19 will bore him."
Yeah.
Bore is the right word.
Yeah, it's not as exciting as his wall. He can't point to the immigrants coming across the border with knives in their teeth and blood and going to come father rape and all that stuff. No, he can't do it. Bill Jones, what was that you just said? It just went by.
About what?
Oh, shit. Well, now I don't know. If you can't remember, both me and you are in bad trouble, buddy.
I said Biden's vice president pick will tell us a lot.
That is exactly what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
Bill, you're right. His vice presidential pick is going to tell us a lot on what he's going to do.
Yep.
And right off the bat, I would love for him to see him pick Elizabeth Warren, because
I think she'd be a great pick.
I think she would be a great pick, and it would bring the family back together, the Democratic Party.
And
more of a
anything he
chance
does like that to unify the party will help us win in November.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think whoever he picks should be more left-leaning, because he's a moderate. We don't, you get two moderates, we're on a steady, straight course, and that's a lot of us don't want to be on a steady course anymore. We want to change America because we see what's happening, and this is just a precursor to what we're going to have in the future. This.
Well, and we have to remember that the Republicans are 90% behind Trump.
Yes.
And we need to get 95% of behind
Katie,
white people
who took,
behind Biden.
Wells Fargo to task.
What's that, Velda?
Katie Porter.
I said Katie Porter is a good one.
Yes, Katie Porter would be a good one. She uses, she's known for her aggressiveness, let's say, her ability to stand up and speak. And,
Stacey Abrams.
Stacey Abrams would be a good pick. He's got a lot of them.
You know what, John? I was going to say, I've always considered myself in the past and the fairly recent current day or whatever I should say, to be a medium to slightly left. But the more I see this stuff going on, especially with this asshole in the one, I'm leaning a lot more liberal than I used to be. Because
that from a gay guy. How much more liberal can you be?
Yeah, a moderate.
Yeah, I fully understand that.
Anyway.
Just returning some of that shit you was giving to me the other day, so yeah, toss it back at you. No, you're right.
I can't hear Bill.
He's not talking.
Bill?
No, but whenever he talks, I can't hear him talk.
Talk to Velda.
Hi, Velda. How are you?
You couldn't hear that, Velda?
Nope.
Oh well.
Okay, take.
She went out. She's back
Take
in.
Velda out of the room.
Say something else.
Come back in.
Okay.
Try it now, Bill.
So she just dropped out.
Okay, what do you want me to say?
No,
right,
just keep talking, Bill. That's what they tell me. Just keep your mouth running, Dad. Just keep talking. You got airfare.
While I'm at that, I wanted to say on Thursday I didn't get on Discord, but I was listening on because I was in the Blue Room, but I was watching the thing, and I wanted to say thank you very much for putting that thing up on Cal Cunningham, the 2 for Blue. I got a call yesterday from a good friend of mine. I worked with Cal in the I live here in North Carolina, by the way. Anyway, I worked with him getting rid of a couple cronies that we needed to get rid of, and he's just a good guy. Right. And right now, to let you know, he is up double digits over Tom Tillis.
Outstanding.
So let's hope that keeps going.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm big for him. I'm big for Jamie Harrison in South Carolina against Mr. Lindsay. Miss Lindsay.
Yes, Miss Lindsay. Pearl Clutcher there.
Yeah. But there's so many good people that are running for Senate. We just need to get rid of that GOP stronghold and get that Senate blue again. We'll be all right.
Yes, in North Carolina, it is listed as on the fence, as listed as it doesn't lean right or left or anything. It's up for grabs, and so we're going to see.
It's been a purple state for a while. It's only went presidential twice in its history. To the Democrats. The first one was 1976, Jimmy Carter, and then the first Obama election in 2008.
Boy, howdy! We already took Virginia.
I think it may go. I think it may go blue this time. We're still working on it, man.
I think my donkey just agreed with you.
Texas, we got to get Texas and Georgia and Florida and a couple others to go blue. We'll be in good shape.
Yeah, some of them will be tough, but if we keep pulling on that. It can happen.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, we just keep doing it.
The more we get in that
especially if we keep talking the issues.
Right, that's it.
The more we get in that Senate, the better chances too that if Trump would veto a bill, we could override it.
Yes, it is so. The Senate is so important. You would almost argue it is more important than the White House.
Yeah.
Because we saw what the Senate did to Obama, what Mitch McConnell did to Obama. And the result of that. So you could see the power of the Senate.
And they'll hold his ass accountable. They'll hold Trump accountable.
I'd crawl over broken glass to see Amy McGrath whoop his ass in November.
Oh man, I'm telling you.
God.
I have a bottle right here behind Commander Blub, specifically for that reason, baby. That wine's going to be pretty old by the time they say 4 years ago.
They're going to be partying in the streets around here.
There will be. They'll hear me up and down this street. Like I'll go out in the front yard all the way to the fence just to make sure they hear me all the way at the end of the street. How about that, you suckers? Eat that shit. I can't wait to see those banners start coming down. I got 4 banners I have to look at every day. And I'm just waiting for the day they have to suck it up and go out there and take that banner down, baby.
Hey, John, you get fireworks. Get fireworks. Have plenty of blue sparks when it explodes.
There you go, baby. It has
You
to.
know, I wouldn't be surprised if, when all this is over, even if he's out of office, if people don't still fly these flags saying Trump's name for years
Some will.
and years to come.
Some will.
I mean, I'm pretty sure some will.
Yes.
Some will.
It'll be
Just
right there
total
along with their
assholes.
rebel flag,
Just
you know,
be
and their
total
Nazi
assholes.
flag. You know, it'll be those that type personality that will still wave that kind of flag. Because
Yeah,
as
you'll
far as
always
me,
have them.
yes, because to society out here, to those of us with more than 2 functioning brain cells, can recognize the MAGA hat as a Klan hat almost. If you're dare enough to wear one, I don't even want to debate your ass because I know where you live. You live down in the ditch, baby. Yeah, I don't want to soil my shit going down there and talk about your racist crap. Get the fuck out of here. You know, it just tells me something about the person before I make a statement, baby. He's a pile of shit. Got anything to say? You want to debate that? No, I'm ready. Anybody. There's no defending this guy. And I don't see how every day you see people come out and do it. I don't see Fox News, but I assume they do nowadays. You know, it's what they do. It's their state media. It's a continual loop between Fox News, the president, and Fox News. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I sit here,
Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
sit here and think sometimes about all the stuff we discussed on this show, all the good stuff, the
Oh.
crazy batshit crazy stuff, and just, I mean, we still got a long time to November, and now you're telling what's going to happen, you know, and then when after November, you know, whether it's,
Yes.
you know, it's
Yeah.
still, we're going to have some interesting conversations.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I got the Mueller report
will.
right down here in a big, thick book. Right over there, we have the Ukraine transcripts and stuff. And now we're into the pandemic. It's one thing after another that he has just demonstrated that he's a piece of shit. And that he doesn't do the right thing and won't do the right thing.
Yeah.
His
No
right thing is
confidence at all.
no morality at all. No humility,
nothing.
no humanity. No, none of those nice fancy words. He's got none of that shit. What he does have is a lust for power, money, and worship. He wants to be worshipped. He wants to be the glorious leader. That's who he is.
Yep.
You know, he wants us all to clap when he walks in. You know, just fervently. And don't
He'll have a
ask the
long
glorious leader any bad questions. Are you shitting me?
I wouldn't clap, but I'd sure bend over.
I'd bend over and show him my ass. That's it. It's an old butt, too. Yeah, I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Yeah,
But I'd
his
show it to
video
him.
would cover other things too.
John, I was just scrolling back up through the news feed for today,
Right?
and Daphne had posted this, and I hadn't seen it. The U.S. Theodore Roosevelt has now 550 cases of the coronavirus. They only had 95 cases when the captain pleaded for help.
Yep.
Please for help.
Ain't that some shit? That's why they loved their captain. Because the crew saw what was happening the same way the captain did. Men are going to die.
Yep.
And you're not going to dick around trying to go by proper channels. You get the help when you need the help. He did the courageous thing, and he did not leak the memo. He didn't leak that letter. The letter was sent to multiple people, Department of the Navy, the White House, I understand, and others. This is not something his direct line chain of command. You know, but it got out, and because it got out, Donnie got all pissed. Sent Acting Secretary Mobley down there to straighten it out. So Mobley spends $250,000 American money to go fly to the ship so he could get on the loudspeaker and make a complete freaking ass of himself, the worthless piece of shit that he was, and then flew back to the United States thinking he was all hot and, you know, it's scumbags. You know, that's what happens when you get somebody who has no respect for the military at all, and Donnie doesn't, and Mobley had none. You know, he keeps firing people that did. You know,
That captain was just trying to help his own people out, which is something
Yes.
Donnie don't understand.
Yeah, Captain
Don't
Corsair.
And then I guess all these other ships now are saying that they got multiple cases
Yes.
of the virus.
Yes, there's
On
4.
the
Miss Nomad told
Roosevelt.
us last time that's 4 aircraft carriers now that have COVID on. And if you know if the aircraft carriers do, the destroyers and tin cans and all that around them do. The supply ship, everything, the tanker, everything that support. Well, not tanker anymore. They're nuclear. I'm old sailor. All the support ships that go, an aircraft carrier doesn't go anywhere by itself, baby. It's
Look at our
got it's got an entourage with it. Yes.
And our military, like it is, the outbreaks on our ships, you got to know the ships worldwide are having the same problem.
Yes. Yes. And don't think it's just the military ships. Hell, any ship. You know, all the merchant ships, and believe me, there are, go to a port. They're lined up. You go out here offshore, right off Corpus Christi, there's ships parked all over the place out there. They're waiting on their turn to come into this ship channel to either load or unload their cargo. Most times unload and then load up and take it out. It's, yeah.
John, I'm just wondering,
What?
does Trump really, does he understand what the COVID-19 virus is all about? Does he really know how serious it is, or does he just doesn't care?
Yeah, okay.
He
doesn't care.
He just doesn't care.
He don't care.
If he cared, he would care, but he doesn't.
He doesn't
Right.
have the
Yeah.
ability to prioritize this national emergency over the importance of himself.
Making money.
Making money and making sure that he is the most important, that he is the savior of whatever it is. It's the same bullshit with this as it has been everything else. Donnie starts a house fire, gets it going real good, and then runs over and grabs a bucket of water and throws it on it and says, "Look at me, I'm a fireman, I helped save them people." Are you shitting me?
He don't listen. It doesn't matter. He won't listen to anything anybody tells him.
No.
It does. I mean, he knows how serious it is.
He's got a
because
matrix. The matrix is up here.
He's got people telling him every day.
Yes.
But he just don't give a shit.
No.
And that's
Here's
all
the
it
fact
boils down
that
to.
he doesn't give a shit. When you think about it, he continues to go on and on and on about these cruise ships and all this other shit. We got to keep that business afloat. However, let's not
Why?
give aid or
There's a good
assistance
question.
to the United States
Yeah,
Postal
why?
Service.
Because they're not even in our United States. They're not even filed in here. Why the fuck do we got to pay for them?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why do I have to worry about a business when he is sitting there willingly telling me that, well, if Bob's Steakhouse restaurant down the street goes out of business, don't worry about it. It'll just come back under another name. Oh, so you just basically told me, fuck Bob, he's not worth my time of day. Boeing, oh yeah, baby, there's the business we have to worry about. And
That's because he wants that new plane.
yes, he wants that new plane, and he wants the Defense Department to have all the money we can possibly give them at the detriment to our own society. And that's sad to hear veterans talk like that. We can see the budget. We can see the massive industrial defense industry out there. It's massive amounts of money. And yet we have the world's most powerful military by far. And we have plenty of bullets and bombs and nukes and missiles and every freaking thing you can think of. We got it. And it's deployed right now. Should somebody be thinking about the future? Yes. But can we save money on the defense budget? Oh, hell yes. And if you don't believe me, go look up defense contractor CEO salary.
But Trump claimed we were out of bullets before he got in office. We were out of bullets.
He always
And
says,
our military was shit.
a famous general,
Yeah,
one of
we
our
were out of
famous
bullets.
generals. Yeah. I always say naming. Name the general that came to you and said we're out of bullets.
He probably doesn't know.
Knowing him, he would say Patton.
Yeah, he probably got.
Yeah, probably.
Or
Yeah.
General Mills.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Oh man.
No, the
It's-
general, the The guy on the car insurance commercials.
Oh, the general.
Yeah.
There's the general.
Okay.
It could have been Colonel Sanders too.
Hey, Peter, yeah.
That one's more appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh man, sad.
I talked to Colonel. What
It
Colonel?
is.
Colonel Sanders. Shut up.
Oh Lord, what's that dog's name?
Mork.
Mork. Mark. Hey, Mark. Come on, can you hear me?
He can't hear.
Oh well.
Well, when you say Trump, he goes ballistic.
Oh, he goes with good dog. Good dog. There you go. Anyway, what a day it has been. I like this setup. I like this setup.
Yeah.
I do.
Don't get used to it. We
Why?
gotta fix it up for you to be able to see everything tomorrow. So don't like it too much.
Well, I'm thinking this is just worthless because this distance I just can't see anything on it.
Yeah.
But I can see the chat and I can see who's in the Discord, and I can see on this screen.
Yeah.
The sound is
Streamlabs.
great, John and Travis. The sound is great.
The sound is good.
I gotta
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's just
Rose
naturally
for that,
my voice,
actually.
there, Jonathan. You know that, don't you? That's not magic. That's just me.
Well,
No.
you just
It was Rose.
second there.
It was Rose.
Actually, it was Rose.
She actually came up here and set up some audio for me. She has a little bit more experience mixing audio than I do, and
Because really, I
instead
don't
of me
usually.
screwing with it for an hour and learning it, I just let her do it, and now it does seem like everybody's saying everything's coming in clear. I'll say this now because the credits are rolling. Yeah, we're kind of just doing bare bones. Hang on, I'm going to take my headphones off.
Yeah, take your
because
headphones
I'm lagging around.
Okay.
No, so we are just kind of using the bare basics for today's show, and as you can see, we got off on a really fantastic start. And as I say that, for some reason, Dad's chat just closes.
This closes.
Give me a break.
The whole chat. It says log into chat. Are you
What
shitting me?
happened?
Are you shitting?
No! Anyway,
Well, we can't do that right now because I'd have to ask him what's the password. Because I don't know the password
you
to
not
shit.
know this
Ah,
stuff?
shut up.
anyway.
Because it's not my job. It's on your.
Bottom
It's on
line,
your
though, is
to-do list.
everything is still kind of being set up right now. I just wanted to make sure we can just stream and we can get our voices out there and video out there. But starting next stream, we're going to try to start introducing newer elements to the show, which, as things are happening right now, and I see Dad messing with things over there, and there's absolutely nothing I can do to help or stop him because, again, now we have each in a computer.
See, if I was a
So-
cat, I'd be dead. Curiosity.
You know
Anyway,
what you
no,
do
I
to that?
Will
appreciate
this fall off
everybody,
if I keep hitting it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what? You know what
You
might
know,
be a
you-
good
No,
thing
I
to have
appreciate
there?
everybody for putting up with today's show. I can already see this is
Yeah.
going to be we're going to have much better shows in the future. We're just trying to fix these few hiccups. And
Thanks,
next
Lone
show-
Wolf.
Yes, thanks, Lone Wolf.
Yeah,
Now
can I-
I'm
takes a while to
like
get
a
used to
hover
it.
parent over my dad over there. Even though
Hey,
that has
hey.
nothing to do with me, but when he goes, I need help, I can't help but have this fatherly instinct kick in and be like, oh, I gotta help my dad.
I just need a piece of paper listed right here with all my passwords in case it happens again. Oh, look at there.
Hey, you know what, Travis? What you should do is get some sort of a screening or something where you don't want John to touch the certain equipment, and if he touches it, he gets a mild electric shock, just a
Thanks,
mild
bub.
one.
Thanks.
You're
Well,
welcome.
you-
No,
well, you
I
know
got
Like
what?
one of them
one
dog
safer.
shock collars, huh?
No, I got one
Yeah,
safer.
Jesus
I
I
Christ.
got one
Give him a hand
safer.
here.
Hear me out.
You know,
I
Well,
got
there you
one-
go. You could get him you could get one of those.
Put a
little deals
shock
like they have
collar
for
on
the-
it. If I
No,
go
I don't
near a
want
certain
that.
when
height.
Go
you
through
get close to his
physical pain.
computer.
I don't want him
You
to go
know, you
through
might wanna
physical
look
pain,
into,
but I'll give him a
No.
bean boozled every time he touches something. Every time
There
he
you go.
messes something up, he has to take a bad jelly bean.
Well, this is great.
Oh, there you go. Give him a fart bellet jelly.
You know what I like about this though, is because with this setup right here, there are 3 screens right here, and when I do research, boy, I can okay, put that there, and wait, it mentions this article, so bring that up over here.
You mean more ways for you to get distracted?
That's more the ways to
What?
to
Hey, you know,
Bring the conversation
distracted.
into the
Yeah.
show.
hey, can you hear me there? Can you hear me? Can you hear me there, Travis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, you might want to look into see about getting a desktop mic stand. One that's
Yeah.
not just like a little. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Maybe you can find
Trust
one of those
me.
around.
That was a part of our
Pretty cheap.
conversation this morning.
Yeah. Oh, a
Trying
lot
to
of it
get
was
these
trying to get
stands.
these stands.
But what's funny is my stance being held by duct tape.
This is
And,
being held by duct tape.
It's also being weighed down by a grocery bag full of shoes to
Right
make sure it doesn't drip.
Right there, the grocery bag on the
So-
end of the arm so that it doesn't fall
You
forward.
improvise and
Yeah.
That's what my
That's right.
colleagues-
You improvise, you adapt, you overcome.
I also want to get some shock mounts for these mics,
Duct
or
tape.
for whatever mics we get in the future, because those micro vibrations become a little too much. Yeah.
Where else are you going to find such fine entertainment? It's right here at BLUE radio, right here on your dial, wherever the hell it is you're looking at right now. We're coming in loud and clear, trying to spread the message, baby, and especially on this Easter Sunday, that reach out and love somebody, baby, and the best one to do it is yourself. So
Amen.
if you love yourself, baby, other people around you might get a hint that, hey, worth loving too.
Hey, John.
Yeah, what?
And every
Except
once
this
in a
guy.
while every once in a while, I like to tease you, and then that's my entertainment to see the reaction.
You like that, don't you, Johnny?
I do. I get.
Yeah, I know you do. You
immense joy.
call in here all the time. We bring you all down here just to you know, put a pinprick in me.
Oh, it's all in fun. Now,
I
you
don't
know
think so,
that.
Johnny. I think you're. It's a desperate plot to. Are you working for Trump, buddy? Be honest with us,
No.
Johnny.
Oh my God.
Oh, don't insult me like that.
Yeah, for
You're
real.
right. You're right. I won't do that. No, I won't do that. You're not Republican at all, are you?
No.
Just checking. Just checking. Just checking.
Maybe one of these days the Republican Party will evolve.
Shit.
You know,
Do you know how long I've been having that fantasy?
since the first time you voted.
What? Yes. Since Reagan.
Yeah.
Reagan was the one where I came out of. Or are you shitting me? You know, trickled down my ass.
Gross.
Travis Valdez talking to you.
You misspoke, honey. You meant dissolve, didn't you?
Wait, the what?
Instead of trickle, dissolve.
Oh,
Dissolve
right.
on the GOP.
Yeah.
Disband, go away.
Disband, go away.
Never,
I mean,
never to be heard again.
yeah.
Well, the Republican Party and those of our conservative brethren out there that may accidentally stumble upon this going, hey, what's that old boy with the cowboy hat got to say? He looks good. Then you're going to get awoken. It is not until the conservatives, until those people in the Republican Party decide that the integrity and the honor and the patriotism that needs to be displayed by the Republican Party returns, because this standard bearer you have now is just a piece of crap. He's using our flag to shit on and wipe his ass. He's stealing as much money, along with him and his grubby little kids are all over the world, trying to steal as much money as they can, sell you a bucket of shit, and go out the door. It's a Trump thing. It's what he does. And you know, we are the ones that's going to suffer this. So it is the conservatives themselves, those that honor the traditions that the Republican Party said they used to stand by, you know, morality and all that good stuff. You shove up everybody's ass all the
wonder if
time.
he really realizes
Fiscal
that,
conservatism.
This is the funny thing that he doesn't realize. When he's done, and he's no longer the president.
He's not.
Not going to get all this.
He's not.
He's not going to get all this fancy shit. He ain't going to be able to go ride on the airplane whenever he wants. He's not
No.
going to get a detail. He's not going to get the fancy cars. He's
That's
not
right.
going to get the other shit that he got for free while he was president. That shit goes away.
But if you think
Well,
for a
he's gonna
minute that he is not going to suck it up as an ex-president and to waltz his ass all over the world to all those Trump properties and still retaining a Secret Service detachment, because he's going to be an ex-president and all ex-presidents have Secret Service, we are still going
and
to
I
be
think
spending
when,
money
I
on
think
that
when
piece
Biden
of
comes
shit.
in and says, well, I think when Biden comes in, he needs to say, well, from now on, we are not doing Secret Service details unless they pay for it themselves.
That's how it should be, because Trump's going to take advantage of that. You know he is.
$45,000 for golf carts. Yeah, chump change to him. He doesn't give a crap.
But then again, let's think about if he does Secret Service. How many guys you think are really going to be too protective of him? Oh, You know what I mean?
I don't know. Them Chinese
that's
people
true.
sure have a tendency to be slipping through every time at Mar-a-Lago you turn around. There's
Yeah.
some Chinese woman trying to get in there.
Yep.
Remember when he
When he loses in November, maybe the Southern District in New York will have something to say about Mr.
Amen, Brother Bill.
Yeah. yeah.
Amen.
Yeah, I'm
Amen.
hoping to.
What'd
He
you say,
might not
Velda?
want to go back, but hey, guess what?
Yeah, Velda,
Life's a beach.
I know you wanted to say something.
What'd you say, Velda?
Back when he was running for president, he wanted to keep his own personal bodyguards. He didn't want the
That's
Secret
true.
Service.
That's true.
Well, there you go.
So I think we ought to go back to that. Yeah, get your own.
There you go.
Get
And
your
as
own.
far as I'm concerned,
Mr.
if he
Billionaire.
has Secret Service,
Yep.
if
there
he
you
has
go.
Secret Service when he leaves office, the Secret Service in the 50 states only. Any place else, he has to
take his
supplement
own.
their pay.
Yeah. Well,
Yes,
I go
Stephanie.
along with the train of thought. Well, you don't really deserve it, so we don't need to give it to you.
Yeah.
That's where I lie on it. I don't really give a shit what
I
happens
think
to him.
I
He
think
just
when
said.
I think if whoever gets in and it's not Trump, I hope that they say, well, now we're going to do a little bit of this because we understand that the Secret Service and stuff need to be curtailed.
Right.
But for the asshole that went out, we're not paying for his Secret Service. He has to pay for it himself because he made way too fucking much money while he was there.
Well, now,
He's
TW.
got all the money from the.
He's
alone in
donating
this
his
clause.
salary.
God,
I don't
who
understand. I'm
cares?
donating
Whoopee
my
shit.
salary.
Whoopee
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Child,
What does
His
he make?
salary
What,
was-
$250,000 for the year?
400 and something thousand, I think.
And won't he
400,
still
yeah.
get money from the American government?
Yeah.
After he's
Yeah, he
out?
still gets a pension.
Oh,
He
yeah.
just got
Oh,
umpteen
yeah.
million from that $2 trillion bailout.
There
He
you
got
go,
umpteen
Bill.
million dollars.
Yeah, he got that too.
Yeah. Just the mere, if we get into the economics of our lawmakers, from the president down to Congress,
Yeah.
hell, you could travel it all the way down to your county, your district, your city, if you wanted to get petty. But if it's on a national scale, when it affects the country, this doesn't work too well. It's no way to run a country, baby. Anyway,
He thinks it's the way to run the
that's
business.
why we're here, because we know that this
Amen.
man is not capable of running this country, of doing the right thing, of protecting the citizens of this nation. We can't trust him for that. He's already demonstrated that. Joe Biden came out with his plan. It's several steps to come out of the coronavirus. He said it's before we do, we need widespread testing. Widespread testing.
Amen.
We need full powers of the Defense Production Act utilized. And Donnie is continuing to huff and puff about, I don't want to interrupt business commerce. If he makes GM do it, then they have to convert over to making ventilators. Well, afterwards, they have to convert back over to making whatever the hell they were making before, our vehicles or whatever. It interrupts the supply chain. It interrupts business. It interrupts money. He said before we go back, that offices and stores should be the first ones allowed, and that there should not be any arenas or any theaters opened until we are sure. Any gatherings of mass citizens still, even if we ease up on social distancing when this thing gets ready. But he said the administration's failure to plan, to prepare, to honestly assess and communicate the threat to the nation led to the catastrophic results we have now. That's what Joe Biden says about what this asshole's doing, which is nothing. Trying to feed you a bunch of bullshit every day, comes down to get to his ratings and tell reporters that they're nasty little people and they should be saying happy talk.
That's a terrible thing, and that's a terrible
I
thing.
don't want a happy talk president. I want one that's going to lay it on the line out here, and we know what we're dealing with. Not some fantasy
Let you
bullshit
at least
pulled out
know
of his
what the
ass.
hell's going on.
Yes.
can't remember what president of what country, but he's a doctor, and he went back to work.
Yes, at Ireland, I think. if memory serves me right, I think it's the Prime Minister of Ireland was a doctor. It's either Ireland.
Can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I just go,
Yeah. Well,
Wow,
it's
what a
over.
great-
Yeah, it's around the UK. He is a doctor, and he went back to work in the emergency room. Because
You're
he's a courageous person to be leading this country. You see Donnie doing anything? No. Sitting around with
He
a
just
bucket
plays
of
one on
chicken,
TV.
watching 10 TVs, looking for his name being announced. That's what he does. Let's get real with this shit. We've already seen where advisors and everybody are trying to come in and give him a daily briefing or give him advice on a critical thing or so. We see how he does
Yeah.
it. He's not interested in that
More
shit.
like
Get out of the
crayon.
way.
Yeah, more like
Hannity's talking
crayon
about me.
drawing.
Yeah.
That's a waste of time.
Crayons. It's drawings of crayons.
I
Oh,
read
this is
Yeah. Hi,
I
Emma.
read something on Melania yesterday.
What's that?
And Melania has done more on passing on. She has a Twitter group
Right?
that are parents that homeschool kids or have kids at home because of the virus now.
Right.
And she let them know that the space station, the astronauts are reading stories for children, to children.
What a
didn't know
socialist
that.
idea is that?
And
Are we wasting government money on this? Yeah, somebody should look into that. That's great.
she has
Don't get my
done
view.
more in passing along the CDC and John Hopkins medical advice for staying separated, staying home, and
Right.
taking care of yourselves.
Well,
And I'm reading this and I'm going, oh my God, she's more presidential than her fucking husband right now.
Yeah, really.
yeah, but you
My
know,
dog is more president.
I'm not going to give her too much credit.
Yeah,
I'll give her.
I'll give her
this
staff
one.
some credit. I'll give her staff some credit. I don't, but it's good. You need to accept it with the good, with the bad. Right now, I'm worried about this
but-
big. What?
I gotta do it. She ain't here tonight, but I'm sure she's listening.
Are you
know
gonna-
what I'm talking about.
Are you
for
gonna?
her, yeah.
Are you gonna? Are you? What are they? Telepathically connected there, and you have this feeling that she wants to put out a message. Is that what you're telling us?
Yes, I am. It's coming in loud and clear.
It is.
And it's hurting my brain.
It's and you
Yes,
need to
it
get
is.
this out. What is this message? That I assume you speak of the spirit of Bernadette.
Fuck Trump.
Amen.
I think you said fuck Trump. Boy, howdy shit. She sent that just in time because here we are ending the show, and we hadn't had a fuck Trump all show. So Bernadette's power of positive thought
Here's
was
not-
received by
here's not-
Velda. It's a miracle. Huh?
No, she gets in my. She knows how to get in my head, and I have to get online. There she is.
Hey, here's another one, John.
What?
Fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump. Did you say it too?
Amen.
Yeah.
All I
I
can
just
say
gotta
is,
go with the flow.
and the horse he rode in on, and the whole family.
Well,
Pack
well,
him up on the horse and fuck the rest of them and show him out. Well, not on the horse. I don't want the horse to get any tar on him. Eh,
And
we'll walk. Let him walk out. Let the horse go. The horse didn't do anything, and so we could let the horse go. Nobody needs to fuck the horse. But the rest of the family, get out of our house. Anyway, that's your job, baby. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight and making the show what it was. Sorry for the glitches that we had and the little technical difficulties. Eventually, we will get this all worked out and be able to bring you the fine entertainment that you're used to seeing on the John and Travis show. And, little stuff we have to get used to.
Yeah.
But
Work yourself out.
yes, I want it to where I can remove the laptop and head to the shop. That's my only requirement, that I want to just leave. Go down to my sanctuary.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway,
we just
Big
more need
shout
to
out
focus
to Lone
on
Wolf.
you being able
Thank
to,
you, Lone Wolf.
thank
to
you.
read.
What?
You need to be able to read what you got up here before you go to the shop.
I need glasses.
Yes, you do.
I need glasses. As soon as we get our big
I
bonus
think
check
once we
there.
switch these TVs to the way I said we should have it, you'll have an easier time next show. So, and hopefully by then we're gonna try some new things. So,
Some new things? I like new things.
Me too.
Yeah, I like new things. We want to try new things.
I did too.
Oh, you want to try new
I like
things?
new things.
Everybody likes new things.
Try
See,
new
who
things.
doesn't like new things? You want the old things? You want the old shit? New and That's funny. Look at there. This product is new and improved. What you were getting before was old and crappy, but we've got a new it's that kind of shit. Everything's new and improved. Anyway,
that toothbrush
talking
you got 2
about
weeks
me
ago ain't worth
already,
the shit, though.
I'm talking, Nick. It's exactly who I'm talking about. Johnny Fly, the new and improved method, man.
There you
We improve ourselves daily. That's what this whole life is about. You can't do anything but to yourself, but make yourself a little bit better each day. And I'm still working on mine, so y'all keep working on yours. Anyway, again, I love this family so much. Bill Jones, appreciate your voice every time you come by. John I Fly.
No worries,
we let you sneak in. I don't know how it keeps happening, but eventually we kind of like your
Quit building them up.
yeah, we appreciate your company in here, buddy. SC, take care of Florida for us, and make sure
Will do.
everything's cool down there.
We'll
Yeah.
do our best.
All right, bub. TW, always appreciate your voice, your talent, your humor, buddy. We always appreciate it. And Velda Lee, thank you so much for taking care of our moderator. So, and thank you so much for receiving the messages from the cosmos from Bernadette's. The sensory is just amazing. It's just anyway. Y'all take care.
Excuse me at times.
That's it. Y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
All right, everybody.
There you go,
Good
baby.
night,
everybody.
Good night, family. We'll be here again on Tuesday night for another Blue Dot family meeting. Hold on there. No telling what will happen if we get things going. We're going to try to make it as best as we can while we discuss the serious issues of the day and try to bring a little entertainment and smile into your life. Anyway,
And free
Maybe make
tea.
Yeah.
Thanks for subscribing.
free tea.
Free tea.
Oh, look at that.
Subscribed.
Free tea.
And
Just subscribe.
maybe by May 4th, Donnie will retire or resign.
And Paula Hallbeck,
Oh,
again, thank
please.
you,
That'd
darling,
be
very
great,
much
wouldn't
for
it?
your card and your donation today. We love you, darling. Thank you so much for that. And Miss Nomad, boy, howdy shit. Commander Blubs, Blue Wave, is going to be on duty for a long time, baby. His presence will be felt every time. We appreciate it so much for adding so much to our. That's just such an addition to our staff here, and you can
Yes.
bet your ass we'll be following his lead.
One more update for you.
One
to
more
read.
update. Oh, look at there. Mitch Goldstein's around. Mitch just donated $2 through Super Chat and said, "Stay strong, Blue Dots. We love you." So saith Mitch Goldstein. And baby, Mitch, we love you back. Tell Julie we said hello and take care of yourself. Stay healthy, as with the rest of the family. What is that thing, guys? Oh, yeah, stay the fuck home. Social distance. Wash your freaking hands. And stay away from nasty people. Take care of yourselves. Every one of you is precious to this family. And you can feel it all through the chat when it's going on. Anyway, I can't see the chat anymore. We're going to fix that shit. Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all take it easy. And we'll see you on Tuesday night. Until then, Manic Monday's coming, baby. Hold on. Ain't no telling. Hey, some of y'all might get a check tomorrow, though. Say, they said start checking your account. So start checking your account. Let's have a race. See who gets notified first.
I think somebody post, I think
I
it's
ain't
over.
holding my breath.
Yeah.
Yeah,
already
me
got
neither.
SSI checks.
What's that, Belda?
Somebody, I believe it was over in on the YouTube when I was over there looking for something. I seen a post over there that one of their family members got an SSI check already.
Well, there you go.
Wow.
Let's see. Tomorrow may be a wonderful day for a lot of people. It's going to help a lot of people that need it. Unfortunately, it's a one-time thing, and this ain't, you were fired back in February, and you're just now getting the first payment. That doesn't really help somebody with $1,000 rent every month and all that shit. So,
Oh, shit.
yeah. Anyway, again, take care of yourself. That's the best thing, baby. Just take care of yourself. And stay informed, stay involved. Even if it's through the internet, stay busy, baby. Anyway, we'll see y'all later. Bye now.
Good night, everybody.
There you go.
Right.